Organization, the real mechanic of progress. Part 1 of 5. Part 1. The Newtonian trap. Why we mistake suffering for progress and why reality never agreed. There is a quiet assumption present in nearly every society, school and workplace. If you want better results, apply more effort, work harder, push more, suffer more. Intuitively, it feels intuitive. It feels moral. It even feels scientific, as if nature itself demands struggle before reward. But this intuition is not biological. It is not economic. It is not thermodynamic. It is Newtonian. And that's the trap. How classical physics misled our intuition. Newtonian world is simple, elegant and emotionally seductive. Motion happens when a force is applied. More force, more acceleration. Objects respond directly to pressure. Systems are predictable and linear. Translate this into human psychology and you get a cultural law. Progress is equal more input. Effort in, effort out. No complexity, no emergence, no organization. This thinking seeped into moral philosophy, religion, parenting, labor, culture, and eventually the modern productivity industry. But Newton wasn't describing life, he was describing rocks, and rocks don't think, they don't adapt, they don't organize. Human systems, from cells to civilization, don't follow Newtonian model. Life isn't linear, life is thermodynamic. The missing principle Newton didn't and couldn't account for. Newtonian intuition assumes one thing: energy is finite, so progress requires more of it. This is true for closed systems, it is not true for open, adaptive, self-organizing system, which is what life is. The second law of thermodynamics introduced the different reality. Energy is finite, but order is not. Organization can increase even when energy stays the same. A cell does not pump more energy to grow, it reorganizes the energy available. A brain does not think harder by burning more calories, it restructures pattern of firing. A civilization does not prosper by exhausting its people, it builds institutions, protocols, and trust. This is the real rule. Output is not proportional to force. It is proportional to organization. Everything that lives, grows, thinks, or builds follows this law, which means our cultural worship of effort it's not just outdated, it is physically wrong. Why humans mistake suffering for progress? There are 3 psychological reasons. Suffering is visible, organization is invisible. You can see someone being exhausted, you can see long hours, you can feel the drama of effort. But structures, feedback loops, energy flow design, invisible. Humans evolved in to recognize visible cues, not abstract coherence pattern. So we glorified efforts and ignored organization. Suffering feels like motion. Organization feels like delay. The body evolved in scarcity. When under pressure, it defaults to action, not reflection. But reflection is where coherent structure merge. Thermodynamically, suffering increases disorder, entropy. Organization reduces it. We evolved to equate pain with work because immediate action was adaptive to danger, but in stability this instinct becomes self-destructive. Linear cause and effect is comforting. Emergent is not. Newton give us clean lines, push harder, get more. Thermodynamic give us uncomfortable complexity, increased structure, increased efficiency. One feels moral, the other feels abstract. But only one matches reality. Reality check. Energy is limited, organization is not. This is crucial distinction. Energy cannot be multiplied, organization can. A watt is a watt. A calorie is a calorie. You cannot cheat the universe, but a better pattern can redirect the watt. A better feedback loop can multiply the effect of calorie. A better coordination structure can produce outcome far beyond force. Humans didn't dominate the planet by having more muscles. We dominate it by having better organization of neurons. Civilization didn't rise because of coal or steel. They rose because of governance, trust, institution, meaning, scheduling, division of labor, all organizational phenomena. Organization turns limited energy into limited capability. The Newtonian world never told us that part. The Newtonian trap. Today, modern industry still worship brute efforts, long hours, growing culture, hyperproductivity, stress as status, burnt out as dedication. This is the pre-thermodynamic thinking. It imagines humans as machines where force in is equal output out. But humans are not machines. We are dissipative structures, biological order machines, maintaining low entropy through coherence. This is why a rested person outperforms an exhausted one. A coherent team achieves more than chaotic high energy one. Joy produces more creativity than pressure. Structure outperforms sacrifice. Clarity outperforms effort. It's not psychology, it's physics. The shift we must make. We must leave the Newtonian mindset behind. Effort is equal structure, force is equal design, pain is equal coherence, exhaustion is equal rhythm, motion is equal meaning. This series will map that shift step by step. Part 1, we expose the trap. Part 2, we shows the physics behind the alternative. Part 3 explores the neurobiology of energy steering. Part 4 describes social entropy and coordination, and Part 5 outlines the future, the organization century. Newton explained falling apples. He never explained rising civilizations. That task belongs to thermodynamics.